Hey folks, good morning. It's a wonderful day today. It's in the top 70s, lower 80s, if I remember right. It's still a beautiful day right now. So, I was listening to a podcast about a subject matter that really is personal and reflects my value. And a few days later, I was reading an article. They both have reflective reasoning on a subject matter that again is very personal to me: ethics. Now, what people don't seem to realize is the value of ethics in our life today. For many people, ethics might not be a reflective part of their life, but in a reasonable way, it is in a daily situation. In the podcast, they were talking about, is ethics really something should be prominent in the lives of many people? It should be, because it's about accountability and real checks and balance. And the article I was reading a few days later said that ethics has become a questionable point because people talks about ethics, but they don't follow the ethical foundation or rule. And that's the truth today. Many leadership, it doesn't matter if it's business, politics, or even interpersonal relationship, ethics has become a word that has been used so many times, but no one follows that point. People says, because I've been studying ethics for 35 some years, how do I feel about the current ethical landscape? Here's my landscape belief of this thing. It becomes a question on how do you relate your value to the ethical situation around you. Do you act with understanding that your decision could change the aspect of one's life? So what it is basically, if you know it's wrong and you still do it, are you going to be honest about it and tell everybody? If you know it's wrong and you don't do nothing to stop it, are you part of the problem? These are ethical decision making that people have to make true or stop it. Why am I talking about ethics? Because I've noticed a lot of people, especially politicians and even in corporation, they talk about ethical, they want ethics this, ethics that. But when you follow a non-ethical foundation, then you are creating doubt to your team members, to your subordinates, to your colleagues, and even for politicians, to your constituents. I'm not perfect and I'll never be perfect. That's part of being a human being. But ethical decisions has become questionable because people don't know what it really means. Many professional positions have ethical guidance because ethics in some ways is paramount on part of who we are as people. If you think ethics doesn't exist and shouldn't exist, then you need to understand that ethics is a critical foundation that has its roots in certain part of our life. And it has to be conducted with checks and balance. That's about what ethics is about, checks and balance in our decision making. So why are people so unwilling to have politicians, especially politicians, not get the same treatment of questionability when they violate ethical rules? So if a politician steals $1 million from a pot to help others, no one says anything. But if somebody steals $1,000 because they need to help take care of their family, people go crazy. How can that be ethical if one condition is right, but another condition is wrong. That is an ethical paradox that people don't seem to realize happens daily in our society. You can't believe that we are right or wrong if you put one paradox, one aspect differently because you feel that the ethical guidance for one side has its meaning, but the same course given to another person, you create a different, I would call it, outcome. So, is ethics really an important thing in our society today? And in my case, I do believe in it. And what the problem is that people don't believe in it. And if they believe in it, they only cover ethics that fits their foundation versus fitting everything. You either you give the same rights to everyone else as you have given to someone that you believe in, or you don't do it at all. So have ethics become a cliche word, but people are unwilling to believe that ethics is important. So what do you say? If you think I'm wrong, hit me. If you think I'm right, hit me. In the end, do me a favor. Make decisions the best for yourself and for your family and the friends around you, but do it with right and do it with understanding and compassion. Because sometimes your ethical decisions will create harm or even worse situation that one cannot control. So make great judgment, and it starts with people willing to understand that every choice we make has its meaning and has its, what do you call it, effect. So thank you.